Hey YouTube, what's going on? Welcome to ModernDeism. I am Brother John. This is a video response to The Edge and his latest video, Right to Believe. In his video, he addresses the situation going on with Occupy Wall Street, how some people are being, the protesters are being mistreated, and the, disagreements going on there. And his real question was, if Christians were protesting because of, or they were being persecuted or dealt with by the police like some of these Occupy Wall Street protesters are being dealt with, if Christians were in the same situation because of their faith, want to know how atheists or deists would react to that. And my reply is this, and it goes along with what you were pretty much saying also, Edge, Jim. In this country, and I believe our divine right, should be able to protest the government. This is our right. We have a right to peaceful protest, as long as you are not destroying another person's property. As long as you are not hurting another human being, you have every right to a peaceful protest, no matter what you believe. As unreasonable it may be to some, you have that right. You do not, however, have the right to want your beliefs dictate government policy, or dictate the rule of the people or such. I mean, this is why, or apparently how, one of the bases for our country being formed, because they were opposing a church state, one run by one church, one religion. And this is what we rebelled against in America. So, or at least one of the reasons. I'm sure there was others. So that would be my answer in a nutshell. I like to, though, address the protests, and I think to a degree they are. I'm not saying that the big banks did not have any hand in all that was going on in this economy, but the other culprit is the government, which allowed it, which encouraged an environment for this to happen. So, and we see that a lot of in the media, that they're pinning or comparing the Tea Party against or with, they're comparing with the Wall Street, Occupy Wall Street. And in effect, they actually do have probably more in common than they do in differences. As far as I see the Tea Party more opposing the government, and you have the Wall Streeters, Occupy Wall Street, opposing the big business, when they were both the problem. Government and business, to some degree, to a great degree, were part of the problem. And though maybe you're going to have more of people on the left, supposedly, or Democrats, liberals, at Wall Street, Occupy Wall Street, and a lot of that slant I don't agree with. I'm not going to go along with any socialism or Marxism that is being promoted there. Okay? But I would agree with them there, and they're protesting the banks and what's going on there. What they did with the housing bubble and all that stuff. I'm with the Tea Party as far as you want to have small government, more individual rights, less taxation. Okay? But I don't agree with more of their religious slant, the being so right. So, this is why I consider myself more of a libertarian, that we should be, I feel like, fiscally conservative, but socially liberal. So, I don't know if that answers your question totally. I'm sure it does, Jim. But, yeah, I would be for either Christian, Muslim, Jew, atheist. It's their right. You have the right to protest. You have, just like any of the other rights, free speech, free religion, freedom of the press, as long as you are not destroying someone's property or hurting someone or even defaming someone's name without any facts, So, because you have the danger there with freedom of the press, that you can really ruin people's reputation if you're not presenting the facts. So, with freedom comes responsibility. And freedom is not free. And many have paid the price for us to have our freedom. So with that, it comes responsibility. So I would stick up for your freedom and any other Christian's freedom as well, to protest, to express their freedom of religion, as long as you are not looking to make America a Christian state, or anyone else making it an atheistic state or an Islamic state. So, alright, enough rambling. I'm done. See you later. Peace. Have a great day, everybody.